Okay, hey, welcome to day 58. So what did you find out? How gritty are you? If you did it, which you should have, because we're achieving positive results every day, that was a positive result for you to achieve and learn something, you would have been given a score, right, like between 1 and 5. Now, I will tell you that my grit score was 4.4. So that tells me that I definitely can become more gritty, but I'm also more gritty than 90% of recent Americans that were sort of studied in this area. So what we're really going to dive into is how do we become more gritty and achieve the results and the long-term goals that we ultimately want to achieve. And what you'll find is that ultimately, and this is what Angela Duckworth really figured out in her book Grit, which again you ought to go get. And here it's 2 things that combine to create the grit scale, and 2 things that combine to really see how gritty you are, therefore acting as an indicator of your success. They are, you ready for it? They might be unexpected, but they are passion and perseverance. So today we're going to focus on the first half of that. We're going to focus on passion. So I want to just ask you this question. Do you live in passion? Now, I'm not just talking about, oh, I'm so passionate for you, and I don't know what that accent was, but I'm talking about not a love passion with a significant other, but do you wake up and you're just like, yes, I can't believe I get to go do what I'm going to go do today. If, my friend, you are not living in passion, there's a fairly good indicator that you didn't really score real well on the grit scale. In fact, I did the grit scale as somebody who I used to be, right, where I didn't really have like my one primary driving thing that drives me every day when I wake up. And I scored pretty low on the grit scale, because I'm okay in perseverance, right? But I really saw that my perseverance has increased drastically when I really figured out what my passion is, and I live in that passion. See, passion for me is, yes, of course, my family, but passion is speaking, and passion is writing books, and more than that, my why is I inspire people to live a more extraordinary life. And I do that with the hope that I'll receive what I call the quiet applause of heaven, as opposed to just the thunderous applause of man. For me, it's day in and day out, doing something small and something significant, something that doesn't have to be announced to the world, but making a small shift in someone's life. I got a Facebook message today from somebody where that happened. They read the book, they had a tragedy strike in their life, and guess what? They felt some gratitude. They were able to find gratitude in this situation, and that drives me. I can't even tell you how that drives me. I am so passionate about that, and because I'm passionate about that, I will not stop until I sell 1 million books, until we change the world with my book, Flip the Gratitude Switch. See, I figured out and found my passion, but it took time. So, I don't know where you are on your scale of passion, but I can promise you the result you want to achieve will not come unless you are driven by that passion. So here's the result that I want you to achieve for today as a means of making progress towards what it is you want to do. Here it is. You ready? I want you to make a list of the top 10 things you love the most. And as you write down each, I want you to ask yourself 2 questions about each of these top 10 things. Question number 1, did I engage my passion today? Question number 2, did I monetize my passion today? Got a buddy of mine, Rich German, who wrote a book called Monetize Your Passion. The idea behind that is this thing that you love, that you're passionate about, A, did you live it today? B, did you make some money off of it? See, because if you're not monetizing your passion, passion can only get you so far, which is why you have to have perseverance, and the 2 have to combine to give you the grit that you want to achieve, the thing that you want to achieve. But in reality, you've got to ask yourself, am I living in passion, and am I making my living through something that I'm passionate about? Because if you're not, chances are you scored lower on the grit scale. I want you to think about this. You got to go deep, figure out what you love, figure out if you did it today, and if you monetize it in any way, and we will see you tomorrow.